We just got some new details about the upcoming LEGO The Lord of the Rings set number 10333, Barad Dur. We've got an accurate piece count, a price, a release date. In fact, the release date has some really good promises about the future of LEGO The Lord of the Rings. So I'm going to be talking about all that and a little bit more. But first, hello everyone!
Misa back!
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Will. Now before we get started everyone, please consider leaving a like, hitting that notification bell, sharing this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel or Sauron might just spew lava everywhere. But either way everyone, I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. So we finally got some more leaked information about the upcoming LEGO The Lord of the Rings set, Barad Dur. That of course being Sauron's tower, his fortress with the Great Eye on top. This will be the second of two icon sets we've gotten for Lord of the Rings, 2 years in a row now. So the first details I do want to get started on is actually the piece count. Now it said Barad Dur will have 5,471 pieces, which is a good chunk less than Rivendell's, which is 6,167 pieces. But as a bonus, the price count will actually be different as well. The price for Barad Dur will end up being $459.99. Now keep in mind all of this is subject to change. This is rumors after all, but it is from much more reliable sources. As for how the set might look, we have a couple images here from some very talented LEGO fans, giving you an idea and a taste on what this set could look like. From what we can understand, the outside of the tower is going to be more miniature scaled because after all, it is a massive tower in the films. But the set will have interiors. It'll be very similar to Saruman's tower, a set which I proudly own, with quite a few interior rooms. But the outside of the tower is definitely much smaller in scale than what it would be. So I'm pretty sure Barad Dur will end up looking something like that with the exterior of all the details, and then a couple minifigure-sized rooms inside. We do know there will be a bunch of translucent orange bricks representing lava throughout Barad Dur, and there will of course be some towers sticking out here and there, and of course it's built into the side of a mountain, so it will look vastly different to Saruman's tower, not to mention of course the big eye on top. Moving on to some of the minifigures that could be included in the set, currently we have a couple that are said to come in the set. The first one being Frodo, then we've got Sam, and then Sauron, and then at least one orc. Now, there are expected to be more, but they are unknown at this time. But still, Sauron is one minifigure I know everyone's going to be super excited to finally get, me included. I'm just hoping there's a good chunk of orcs in this set. I would like 5 to 6 orcs if possible. Although, let's keep in mind it is very possible. Whether or not LEGO does it or not is up for debate. Now, the last detail of the set I want to cover is the release date. Now, this release date is very different from the March 1st release date, and it could tell us a little bit about the future of LEGO Lord of the Rings as well. So as we know, Rivendell was released March 1st, but Barad Dur is actually being released June 1st. That's right, their summer wave, which I think is really interesting. Now, we were told that if Rivendell did well, they'll make more. I think the June 1st, which is their summer sets, which are always their bigger releases, they're always releasing bigger sets in the summer, or at least around June, July, August, September, before the holidays. I think the fact that Barad Dur is being moved to a summer release date is really promising for the future. I think Rivendell sold well. It was, at time of release, it went on back order for a short time, and then before Christmas, I kept an eye on it, and it did go on back order again. A $500 set, something that, let's be honest, many other sets at that price have not been selling well, like the Black Panther bust, the Hulkbuster armor, even a set like the Chewbacca, the $200 Chewbacca, just simply haven't been selling well. But Rivendell, at a $500 price range, has gone on backorder twice now during last year. Whether or not it goes on backorder again is up for debate. But I think the set sold well enough that LEGO is confidently putting Barad Dur in the summer release spot, where I'm sure they're hoping to get a bit more profit off it, especially with Barad Dur said to be $40 cheaper. But I think this confidence is boding really well for the future of the franchise in LEGO form. Of course, we are owed so many amazing sets, especially Minas Tirith. That is always the first one that will come to my mind as a set that definitely needs to be made for LEGO The Lord of the Rings, at least before they give up the idea of releasing an icon set a year. Of course, I would love to see a full-fledged return of the theme, and with Warner Brothers planning on more Lord of the Rings films, not just the animated film based off the Rohirrim coming out this year in 2024, provided the films continue to do well, and as long as they stick true to the lore J.R.R. Tolkien wrote, unlike the Rings of Power, I don't see any reason why we couldn't get some more amazing Lord of the Rings films and sets alongside with them, as well as sets based off the original trilogy, and possibly some Hobbit sets. I mean, let's be honest, The Hobbit didn't do as well as The Lord of the Rings in terms of popularity, but I do love the Hobbit films. I always have a good time when I watch them. So I would love to see a couple Hobbit sets, kind of like how we get a couple Fantastic Beasts sets here and there in the Harry Potter sets. Alright everyone, what do you think? Do you think the June 1st release date is a sign of more to come? Is it a sign of LEGO becoming way more confident in releasing Lord of the Rings sets? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And of course, be sure to put down there whatever Lord of the Rings sets you want to see them make next. Whether it be a super cheap battle pack, all the way up to like an $800 Minas Tirith. The possibilities in this franchise are always endless. And as always everyone, please remember to leave a like, hit that notification bell, share this video out, and also, once again, subscribe to the channel. It's a new year and I'm excited to be bringing more LEGO The Lord of the Rings content for you all. And also remember, we don't want Sauron spewing lava everywhere. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.